In my adolescent teen years, there's been three thoughts that always stuck with me with age. The first one is, if it's this troublesome to get in some drawers, I can't even imagine what dating is going to be like in the future. While this was in New York, it hasn't snowed in December in years. I'm pretty sure there's going to come a time where the seasons have to switch time slots. And the most prominent one is that I'm very positive there's going to come a time where we live in some real life Matrix shit. This wasn't my teens though. The years filled with non-stop buffoonery, moodiness, and like no riz at all. I was all over the place. So I'm not trying to come off as like some fake prophet or whatever like that. These are just thoughts that always stuck with me that I feel have some type of relevancy to like society and shit. Today though, I just want to talk about all this AI stuff because it's becoming like a very serious topic now. I mean, think about it. We had cars that can almost drive themselves. We got programs that can speak like humans. You can actually have conversations like human to human conversations. They can make art better than most people. And we have deepfake media that was once just shitty face swapping. Now we got very accurate face and voice imitation that can really trip you up if you're not paying attention. This could just be my way of thinking, but I feel like this could be some very serious stuff. And I mean, I don't know, I'm just some regular ass nigga with too much time on his hands, but you can't tell me this is not like peculiar of a phenomenon, no? I mean, just think of all the filters that any and everyone used on TikTok. The AI manga filter was the only thing that I saw on social media for weeks straight. You even got those filters that can change people's faces. They can change actors' faces mid-scene with the screen moving and everything. And it could be multiple people. It'll catch everybody. It's crazy. Then you had that whole situation with that streamer. I mean, yo, that's some wicked shit to beat it to fake corn of technically your coworker. I mean, he couldn't even come up with the right excuse to cover it up. Like, bro, it's a no-brainer. You should not be queued up while you're working. Like, that's crazy. On stream, I ain't never seen nobody that down bad before. Like, bro was on a whole nother level. I used to get recommended mad videos of people talking about it, how it can replace artists, it's bad for society, can ruin lives essentially. I'm even getting videos on how to use the damn thing. But I don't really think either of that's gonna happen though, at least not for a long time, because for one, let's talk about the art thing, right? They can make really good art, despite some flaws, but I mean, it can't replace the techniques or the imperfections that play into certain artists' style, right? That's just not replicable. However, I do have to give it up. AI generated hentai, that shit goes hard. You can't lie, it goes kind of hard. Another piece of art that AI is marching in on is music. I get recommended mad AI covers of songs, mostly rap, funny enough. I mean, it's one thing to hear Kanye singing a Bunny Girl Senpai ending, but for Kendrick, Drake, Juice WRLD, X to collab on it too?
Oh my god.
AI Uzi fucked it up, bro. That dude sound like he on life support. They about to pull a plug and his last dying wish was to sing his favorite anime ending with his friends. There's way too much news on AI, bro. I mean, let me remember what I heard. Other than what's already mentioned, we had some lady who got scammed out her money by somebody using an AI voice of her son. Something about her son got into an accident with some lady and the lady was threatening to sue some crazy amount of money. We had another lady scammed by AI with her daughter's voice, fake kidnapping. A bunch of Redditors got scammed out their money by a sex bot. There was an AI disguised as one of those girls who would post like nudes and stories on there, and people paid her, which is not surprising. That's what you get though, to be honest. I don't know what's with these people paying top dollar for these strangers that just come out of nowhere. You didn't even check if her stuff was legit. Just the sheer amount of scamming done with AI is insane. Like, these scammers really up in their game. This is kind of tragic. On somewhat lighter news, we had the AI Seinfeld that was, I think it was live streamed on Twitch. They got banned because they got too based. Something I'm sure many of y'all have seen by now. Donald Trump is now a YouTuber, and he's always collabing with Biden and Obama. They play a bunch of different games and they always argue on the most irrelevant shit. I do want to applaud them though. They got good taste in video games, and they got very good taste in Miku songs.
It's on the top of the screen. I'm glad you like this song.
Did you notice something about this news though? Not a single one's positive. I mean, I guess if you want to account the advancement as a good thing, but I feel like there's so many negatives to outweigh the positives of technology this powerful. And I'm 1000% positive there's gonna be even crazier news to come up in the future.
Future Tone here. Pardon the shitty lighting, but being as this was recorded a while ago, I had a couple more thoughts that came up on the subject, so I might as well get it out now. I don't think I made this clear enough, but my stance on the matter is just because AI can make stuff like shows or art doesn't mean it's good or worth watching. Have y'all seen work made purely by AI? It looks ass. Don't even get me started on humor. And with the writer's strike and everything going on, shows aren't doing good because there's no humans involved, which is an obvious issue, but that's not going to stop those in power from using and evolving them. Whether we like it or not, they're not leaving. There's also all these AI chat rooms and shit. I've heard stories about how people use these for actual therapy instead of real humans with real relatability. To be fair though, y'all therapists need to be ashamed. How are you this bad at your job that people turn to non-living things to cope with their issues? The thing that bugs me out about this though is that this is one more way for us to not communicate with each other, which is something we already are not doing enough. I can say this is a problem because there was a point in my life where I was the most engaging and funniest nigga you could speak to. We were texting. You met me in real life, you wouldn't hear a peep out of me, bro. Y'all don't know how many baddies I fumbled with that weak ass shit, bro. If I would've got over that, I would've been a player for real. Point is, overall, with the way it's moving now, I don't think it's gonna work, and I do not think it's gonna be a good thing for us. But it's still gonna be normalized, and I'm a little afraid of the future where we gotta live with it. I mean, it has a bad rep for a reason, so I hope we can keep it in check, but yeah, that's all. Back to me.
I feel like I should tell y'all, don't expect too much information out of this AI stuff from me, because I didn't do much research into this stuff. This is just a lot of news that I've heard recently. And to be honest, I can't say I care to do any more research than I already did. I just felt like talking about it though, because it's such a weird thing to see like exist. And to know that it's for damn sure not going anywhere but up is crazy to me. It got me feeling like life is moving too damn fast, bro. Out of all the outrageous stuff that's being reported to the public on a daily basis, you got niggas like me who's 23 stressing like we 46 in this bitch. Slow down, I just wanna get to know ya, but don't turn around. I mean, you're told that it's not a good habit to think about the future so much, since we can only be in the present, right? But just seeing and hearing the things going on, it just makes me think about how we're moving in such a weird direction. It's honestly like we're evolving so much in technology, but devolving in a lot of human aspects. I don't want to sit here and complain too long though. It's just a really interesting situation, and I had these thoughts for a while, so I just thought why not get them out and share them with y'all. Me personally, I just like to keep a little room in the mind to see ahead, but at the same time, just go with the flow of the present, because again, that's the only place we could truly be. I know one thing is for certain about the future though, and that's me being first in line for the Yorha 2B edition Supreme Super Soaker Deluxe Pleasure Model Mark II. That's all out of me though. I'm curious what y'all think about this whole situation though. As usual, let me hear it in the comments, and go ahead and like and subscribe while you at it. I don't know how often I'll be talking about stuff like this on the channel, but if y'all care to hear my opinions on certain topics, don't be afraid at all to suggest them to me. But anyway, y'all stay up. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, and I'm out of here.